All right, everybody, I'm here. I'm sorry. 8 o'clock, 8:01. What? Nothing. Can you turn down that TV in the bedroom? Thank you. Sorry to keep you waiting, sarcastic. Just a second. Okay. How you doing, Terry? Tara, how are you doing?
I can't walk.
Oh.
I can't walk.
How's everybody doing today?
I can't walk.
Glad you could all join me this evening. Let me get this thing. There we go. I hate that one. Does it? Okay. Trying to stay warm. Well, we're all trying to stay warm. I guess we're supposed to get like 7 inches of snow tomorrow, so that'll be interesting. Don the Spirit Walker, how are you doing? Excuse me. Anybody got anything they'd like to talk about tonight? Open to any kind of suggestion you got, as long as it's something that we can talk about, you know, not the theory of space-time continuum. Excuse me. Oh. Yeah, don't mention snow. Well, tell that to the weatherman. So. How you doing, Draw Vitor? Melanie, how are you doing? I don't know. It just ended sarcastic, so I have no idea. I was kind of listening to it. Probably won't know anything for at least a half hour or so. Corbin Connection, how are you doing, man? Long time no see. I actually have to check to see if I've got your bell re-ring again, because I haven't gotten anything from you in a couple of weeks. Melanie Jane, your favorite stalker. Yeah. Well, we all have a stalker, you know. And I see her all the time, but I think I call her my stalker. But you know, we're all in the same, running the same circles with the same subscribers. So. Hi, Terry. Knew you were here. Yeah, there you go. No. Yeah, rather be in a warm than a cold any day. That's right. So. Thinking about doing another 5 a.m. Live stream in the morning for most of our Australian friends and stuff. It's getting kind of late for them right now. So, you know, that way at 5 o'clock in the morning, it's just about time for them. So, got your snowblower running, ready for the big day, tomorrow for the big day? 8 days straight, 98 degrees Fahrenheit with 100% humidity. So, yeah, it's midday Wednesday. So, okay, so what time would it be in 10 hours, Melanie? Yeah, the deer roast, that sounds good. I made chicken Alfredo today with panini noodles and home canned peas and carrots and corn. It'd be 9 p.m. Okay. So that's not too late at 5 o'clock, then. That. So. You're at the east coast of Australia. Okay. Yeah, it was good. Wife and the grandkids, I all liked it. I liked it. I thought it was good. So I especially like the peas and carrots. Being I canned those about a month and a half, 2 months ago, I guess it was. I canned them. Maybe a little longer than that. Chicken Alfredo yesterday, BLTs tonight. There you go. It was good. It was really good. Well, it's 8:07 here, Tara, so you're an hour behind me. So, and it's Tuesday, yeah. Deer roast, where all the forest animals gather around to honor Bambi and insult him. All right, there you go. Sarcastic. Hello, Tessie. How are you doing today? Yeah, you got one more day and you're off for 19 days, huh, man? That's good. So it's just past noon there. So, yeah, you're 8 hours. You're 32 hours ahead of us. No. No, not 32 hours ahead of us. So, yeah, you're. Hell, I can't even think. 18 hours ahead of us. Something like that. Just call me a Webb. How you doing, man? I was wondering about you today before I seen you at Fat Boys. I asked them if they'd heard and seen from you because I hadn't seen from you since your live stream you did the other day. I didn't know if you fell off the face of the earth or if you just quit. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know that's not going to happen, Tara. Hi, Lifesaver. How are you doing? Dale, how are you doing? How's your finger doing? Is it getting any better? Hope it's not hurting so bad anymore. High Top? Just seen High Top over there at Simple Joys. I was there for a few minutes. Well, that's good. So. Kirby Johns. Y'all sub me, I need 140. No. If you're not sub to Kirby Johns, sub to him. Oh. I think you need to start getting some content there, Kirby. Last time I checked, you didn't have any content. Can't keep asking for subs if you're not going to have any content. People just aren't going to start keep doing that. Let me see if you got any content. You don't have any content yet. You got 140 subs. You at least had to have I would think at least one video there, Kirby. Hell, you go and get you. Take a video with your phone for 10 minutes and put it up there. BR Pam, how are you doing? Let me know. Yeah, we're all having some internet issues every here once in a while there, Tessie. I think a lot of it has to do with the cold weather and stuff, Take the splint off in 3 days. Well, I hope it feels a lot better when you take the splint off there, Dale. Triple G. Missing bingo night at the old folks home. Are you there, Webb? You must be a runner because you're not an old person. So. Mary, how are you doing today? I'm doing good. See, Kathy Miller's on. You don't know, that's my wife. Triple G, how are you doing? Check out your channel. See how you're doing on your channel. Triple G. Doesn't show how many subscribers you got, but does show you got a lot of content. So if you guys aren't subscribed to Triple G's, go ahead and subscribe to her. Oh. Trying to keep the grandkids in mind. Yeah, they're all pretty good kids. They're just, they're grandkids. They're kids, So anybody got anything they want to talk about? Triple G, oh, you got almost 400. Well, that's good. I mean, it just says subscribed on here. It doesn't give a number count, so I didn't know why you didn't have that open or not. But 400, that's good. Noble Archives, how are you doing, Eric? Hope everybody's doing good today. Oh yeah, Bobby's a good guy. Yeah, is Bobby on here? I just watched his video on fixing a tablet. I thought that was pretty funny. He had to do a little fine-tuned adjustment on that. You like them, Tessie? That's my favorite one right there. The one with that stained glass. So yeah. I bought that at a yard sale. I couldn't believe the person only wanted $5 for it. Evidently, they didn't know what it was, or what it was worth. But yeah, I just watched Bobby's tablet video a few minutes before. And then I went to Simple Joys and got on there for a few minutes. I answered one of their questions for him. So, but I already had this scheduled, so I come back to this. So. What do you guys want to talk about? Give me a subject. Drunken one. Man, where have you been? I haven't seen hide nor hair of you. I thought you fell off the edge of the whiskey bottle. Hell. You want to come on, Drunken one? Yeah. Yeah, Nana needs me. Yeah. No, go play, honey. So, yeah. Camping. I like camping.
Huh? Me?
No. Go, honey. Go play. Talk about the cold weather? Okay. All right, Dale, I can sum it all up in 4 letters. C-O-L-D, cold. So. Big Dog's Leather. How you doing, man? Now, there's somebody that was in one of the live streams that I was in, Big Dogs, is looking for somebody that does leather work. So the other day, if somebody was asking about working on, somebody doing saddle leather work or whatever, talk to Big Dogs Leather. And he's right here in the room right now. So. Okay, John, come on. I'm going to send you the link. You know where to get it. Anybody else want to come on? Give me a second before you answer so I can get back onto the main screen while I send this to Dale. Or to Drunken One, I mean. So. There you go. Drunken One says message has been sent. Okay, anybody else want to come on? That's right. Don't forget to smash the like button. I haven't done any winter camping, no, Noble. Not outside per se. We used to have a camper, and I'd go out there, you know, but that was totally different. You know, it had a furnace. Noble.
Hey, John!
How you doing?
Make us more light in here. It's dark in here. I had a light bulb burn out. Turned electrician. Sucks around here, right?
Well, if you knew an electrician, he'd probably fix that.
Well, I put a 3-way bulb in a dimmer spot, and yeah, it's not working well. So we'll try this whole one here. Oh, you can see me much better. Right. How the heck are you, West? Right, and my dimmer's not going to work with that fluorescent bulb. How the heck are you? I like your hat, man. I like the red, white, and blue. It's awesome.
Yeah, Northern Steel, Northern Transport.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Hi, Melanie. I'm so excited tonight. Wow, that's a bright ass light. I'm so excited tonight. My wife got me a Christmas gift kind of early. They rolled up in the middle of the darn yard and rolled up the rolling door on the back of the van there, and there was a big box in the way. And I was thinking, well, where's mine? He says, no, that one's yours. My wife got me a kegerator. It's like a refrigerator that's got all the hardware and stuff for like pouring your own draft beer. It's got a regulator, an air tank, all the goodies. So I just got done putting it together. It looks so awesome, but I don't have any kegs yet to put into it. So I gotta start a shopping list.
But, I think she's trying to pickle your liver there, though, Drunken One.
So that what's that?
I think she's trying to pickle your liver.
Oh yeah, I bet she is.
Yeah.
I think I sent you some mail also, maybe I did before.
Yeah, you sent me some.
Okay, I sent you some mail then. Okay, I sent a bunch more out. I'm losing track of who I've been. Oh yeah, I sent it out earlier this month. Okay, so yeah, I've been losing track. So yeah, no more beer bottles unless I choose to. It's a whole lot less cleaning, a whole lot less everything. It's gonna be awesome. I'm so excited. I know y'all don't drink beer so much, but I am so excited. I can't wait to get it all together. I need some different plumbing pieces because this one's set up like for like a regular keg. It's got a different way that it taps. Anyway, I won't bore you with that. So hell yeah. So what's up in your world?
Oh, not too much. I moved out of the foyer into the dining room. It's a lot better light here, so.
Okay, awesome.
It keeps the kids from walking behind me and stuff, so.
Yeah.
Trying to see this Casey Sarkin.
And when you tell those dirty jokes, nobody can hear you then, right?
That's right, yeah.
I'm still hearing music.
If you guys aren't subscribed to Casey, SKARN Skarkin, go ahead and subscribe to him. He's got 75 subs or something like that, so.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm going to deal with that. Give me just a second. Let me reorientate some stuff. Here, kitty. Hey, Chris.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll be right back.
Okay, smash the like button.
Smash it. Smash the hell out of it.
I know the feeling, Mary. I hurt so bad I can't even hardly move. So, but yeah, I subbed you a while back, Casey. I was just, it's hard to remember everybody that I'm subbed to, so I always want to check if it's a new name or whatever. Kirby Johns needs 2 more, so he's got 149. So, yeah, Coleman, fade to black. Yeah, seems to me that Sparky would find a real electrician to get that fixed, huh, there, Coleman?
No, I got it. I moved a light to the other side. Maybe it won't be so bright. Okay, it's better. It won't dim. It's one of those curly Q kind, and this is all on a dimmer and well, remote control and stuff. You know, that darn electrician. Yeah, but it won't dim. It just it stays up bright like that. I just have to get a different light bulb. Anyway, it's all good. It's all good. We get it brighter anyway.
I got dimmers in my ceiling fan in the bedroom. So.
There you go. Yeah. No, they're not necessary, but they're nice. You can turn it down, but give a little more ambiance to the room, whatever.
Right.
I don't want a bunch of bright light if I don't have to. I need to get some different lights in here for the whole studio aspect of it, though. You know, I need to have options. Oh well.
Yes, Mr. Mega, Fred Zeppelin, Kathy is my wife, and I hope your wife is feeling better. Take care of her since she's just got out of the hospital. I'm glad to see she's home. So.
A bunch of names I know on here. Hi, gang.
Yeah.
I would sub to somebody, but I think I've subbed to everybody already.
Most likely.
Yeah. Just so many. You got 24 people watching that?
1,700. So.
You got 24 people watching. That's pretty good.
Yeah. 24 people with nothing better to do on a Tuesday night. Yeah. So. You can tell they don't watch wrestling because they'd be watching wrestling. So. Missy, how are you doing today? Do you see Bobby's video on how to fix a tablet? That was funny. That's right. Hit the like button. There you go. Well, that's good, Mega. That's right. I just said there. White Tupac needs 2 more in order to get 1,700 subs. So if you guys aren't subscribed to White Tupac, go ahead and give him a little bit of love and give him a subscription.
Sweet.
Subscribe to him.
Yeah.
David, how are you?
I'm sorry. So I'd help out, but I've already subbed him.
That's right.
Okay. Oh, works hard for MK3. I've never seen. Get on over. Give her a peek.
Right.
Busy man with 400. No, busy gal. Excuse me. With 469 subs.
Right.
You got one more, sister. 470.
There you go.
I don't know why. I just thought that was going to be a guy. Oh, I should look at the avatar. Huh?
Yeah.
Missy, that's my wife's name.
I only got 2 likes and 24 watching. That ain't very nice.
All right. Want bedtime?
Yeah. So, you been doing the old hot dog cart thing lately, or that's kind of so cold?
Well, we didn't do it last weekend, but the weekend before we did. We did 3 out of yeah, 3 out of the 4 weekends in November we done it. So.
Nice. Okay. So the winter season doesn't bother sales much. I mean,
Well, we don't we do auctions and stuff like that. So when they have an auction, we'll do an auction. But
okay.
yeah,
Kind
of hard to do auctions in the snow. So
right. No, I get it. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Does it slow you down? If anything, if you got there, if they'd allow you to be there, then yeah, who doesn't want a hot dog? You know, let me look for something warm to eat. You know.
And coffee. We sell coffee, hot chocolate. You know.
Oh yeah. That would definitely go. Sure.
Corbin Connection only needs 8,755 more to get 10,000.
Imagine that.
Set a goal there, Corbin. Way to set a goal.
A funny guy. He's known to be funny.
That's right. B-Lady, how are you doing today?
B-Lady.
Don't get all mushy, Chad. Mushy. It reminds me of the time I went Morel mushroom. Honey Morel mushroom. There you go. Mushrooms and poop your pants.
Almost there.
Oh, now I missed you. Said you missed what you said there, Sparky.
I said that's my wife's name. I missed that in the comments. Yeah, that's my wife's name. Her proper name is Melissa, but they call her Missy.
Right.
Yeah, she's a Missy also. She's an awesome Missy, my Missy. She just got me a cool kegerator. It's like right over there. It's huge too. I don't live in a big place. I live in like a double-wide mobile home, and so the doorways aren't really big. And I'm gonna try to squeeze it into a closet, but I'm gonna have to take the door off of the closet to get it in there. It's pretty big, that thing. It'll hold a whole 15.5-gallon keg. I'm really excited. It's awesome.
Casey Sharkin needs 24 subs to get 100. So if you guys aren't subscribed to Casey, go.
I don't recognize that name, and I am now number. Thank you, Kyle Anderson, for. Are you in here? Let me find you in there too. Okay, Casey's got a sub. I don't know if you're doing a sub for sub thing or not, but
no,
it's the name I had. I'm willing to give it a look.
Yep.
Oh, Casey. Okay, yeah. Let's make sure we got that one.
Just Call Me Webb says, great stream tonight, dog. Thanks for being here, Sparky. Now,
I think.
I don't know if you know who Webb is, but it's his name's Timothy. And he was on, I can't remember where he was on, but he was on a live stream, and he says he was headed to the doctors with his wife to find out what the baby was going to be. And I told him, I said, Tim, you're gonna have a daughter. You're gonna have a girl.
Oh, okay.
And like 4 days later, he was on a live stream. I asked her, I was having a live stream, and he got on my live stream to tell me that I was correct, that the doctor said they were having a girl.
How did you know that? I mean, you got a 50-50 chance here, but we all know it's going to be a human baby. But how do you tell whether it's a boy or girl and not knowing?
Just a second. There you go. You can go ahead. I got the camera blocked. I don't know. Sometimes when somebody tells me they're pregnant, the first thing that pops into my head is what kind of baby they're going to have, and that's exactly what And I'm correct a lot of the times. So.
All right, that's cool. Yeah, they said something about the way that they carry them. I guess if they carry them low or something, it's going to be one sex or the other, or different things. Right. But you'll be able to tell.
You took like the doctor.
No, I'm not having any more babies. I'm done with making babies. Thanks. My youngest one's 12, and I'm done. I'm almost 50 years old now. I'm 48. Summer of 69. No, I am done with babies.
If you guys are interested, Green Bag Wacky just went on live, so show him some channel love later on or whenever you want. So I have no problem with people coming and going because that's what this is all about. You want to show it, everybody channel. Hey, be quiet. I want to show everybody channel love. So go. Thank you. Grandkids, aren't they great? So,
It's good that you can pass them back when you're tired of them.
Well, he's working. My son's working 7 days a week, 12 to 15 hours a day. So they're pretty much staying here.
Oh, I see. Well,
So she doesn't have to get up in the morning to go get them.
Enjoy that time you get to spend with them. It might be a little chaotic now, but they grow so quickly that you'll miss this. You'll miss these times. There's a country song I think that talks about that. You'll miss these days or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Belay, I think it's a good girl.
He's got his crystal ball. It's a girl.
When I read it, it says Iron Dog daughter-in-law is pregnant. What a question mark. The first thing pops in my head is a girl. So
Must be right.
I don't know if I'm right or not. So
it doesn't hurt to try, Especially if you're right, must be
right.
better.
So how you doing, Will? So
Zeppelin, your wife's not pregnant yet.
no.
I'm going to check on my wife. She's not pregnant yet.
Once they grow up, they suck the life from you. That's right.
Yeah.
Right,
Golly. Each year they get older, it gets worse and worse too.
All right, Mag, I gotta go check on your wife, make sure she's okay.
No, I hadn't been putting out any videos lately. I've been super busy doing work stuff, and man, I just need to. I shot a couple of videos today, but I hadn't edited them or anything, so been slashing. Just so busy at work.
How you doing, Marie? Yeah, I haven't put a video out in 4 days, and
Yeah.
I thought I'd do something. I did. They tore down a school across the street from us, so I did 3 videos there, and then I did an interview with the Mitchell family the same day. So that's
awesome.
4.
Oh no, that Mitchell family thing. I'm sure that went over well, did it?
Yeah, well, it was pretty good. It was spur of the moment. I was in the chat room, and one of his guests didn't show up. So the horse and monkey didn't show up. So he decided to ask me if I'd come in.
Right. Well, it's okay to be sloppy seconds, right? Yeah, I would just tease it.
Took second place to Mr. Ed. So
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I did a little video about compost because my garden's dead now, and so I'm working on compost. And I did a little video about some solar things. I made some upgrades on my truck, and I charge battery cordless tool batteries from my truck. I got like a power inverter on there, and
right.
I got it hooked up to where it can do a little solar panel if I want to. I don't know. I'm a nerd, but yeah, I'll put the edit on those guys and get them sent out.
Yeah, to get you electric motor and get you an old truck and start working on that, make yourself an electric vehicle.
That would be cool. Yeah. My wife drives a Prius, so it's pretty electric already. You couldn't find a place to jump start it or jump from it if you tried.
Right.
I dug through that car. It's like, where is that battery pack? It's a huge pack that's over the back axle, and it's got like yellow, orange plastic around there, and like braided cable, and a bunch of dangers stickers on there. I didn't play with it. I just found it. I didn't play with it, but I don't even know what that thing. It's probably 70 volts. That thing, maybe. I don't know. Maybe more. I don't know. I haven't. I ain't breaking it. I ain't gonna open it and break it.
Hey, y'all, watch this.
Yeah, right. I could arc weld with my wife's Prius.
Yeah.
Nice. Barnyard Chicken. I think I've seen that name. Somebody clever name.
Yeah, I'm subscribed to Barnyard Chicken.
Yeah, I am too. Now that I look.
I don't know. Sarcastic wants to know who won the election. So.
Election?
No idea. So. I'm assuming it's probably going to be Judge Roy Moore. So. You know, I
Yes,
can't.
sir. Is that like a local election? Is that what you're talking about? Local elections, obviously.
No, it's Alabama. The guy that's supposed to be the child rapist or whatever.
Oh,
But nobody. They didn't decide to talk about it for 40 years. I don't understand that shit. But
right. Now he wants to be your governor or something. What's the? How is he coming?
he wants to be a senator.
Oh, nice. Yeah, he's a trustworthy guy like the rest of them, right?
Well, propane here now to fill up. New accountant was the problem. I'm told. Oh yeah. Well, I hope you get the propane so you don't freeze. So
Oh yeah, it's important.
yeah, it's a Senate election, and Judge Roy Moore, or yeah, has been. They've had some people claim that he uh, touched them and tried to kiss them and all this stuff back when they were teenagers back in the 70s.
Yeah.
If it bothered him so bad, why didn't they say something about it when he was becoming a judge or he was a district attorney at the time? It didn't bother them. It didn't happen because now they just want, they want to make muddy his name so a Democrat will win. So
Sure. Yeah. It's a bunch of mudslinging, just like Yeah, right. They're just they're digging up what they can find. If they can't find it, they make it up. Just anything to incriminate. Politics suck. I hate politics.
Well, I do too. And then they had them two congressmen. The one that was a worthless comedian, Al Franken, and then they had that John Connors. And there was, those two resigned. Well, hell yeah, those two resigned because those two had pictures of them doing that stuff, and the other one of them had receipts where he paid.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Busted. He can't get out of that.
Sarcastic says he can't even remember how many he touched in the 70s. There you go.
Nice. That ain't right. That's funny, but that ain't right. But that is funny.
Well, if you touched them and didn't slap you, I guess it's okay. So.
I don't think that's the way it works.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if they didn't slap you 40 years ago, why are they trying to slap you now? So. How you doing, Kim?
Hey, Kim. I like you, man.
I don't want to offend anybody, but that's my philosophy. If somebody, if you claim that somebody unappropriately touched you and did stuff to you 40 years ago, because you were young, and that's why you didn't say anything, why did you wait till you were damn near at the age of Social Security before you said anything?
Yeah, true that.
Yeah. 40 years after you grew up to figure out, what to say.
You'd hope so, huh?
No. I know, it's just bullshit politics. That's all it is.
Yeah, it is. True that. Yeah. Sarcastic, yeah. Bullshit politics. Yeah, they like I said, if they can't find something wrong, they'll say something went wrong.
Yeah.
Change it.
Before you now, is that for the whole United States or just for California, there, Brian, that they won't let you buy it online? How you doing, Pink Kisses?
You get everything sent online. It's amazing. I think Toys R Us is going under because of Amazon and those kind of online type things.
Right.
You don't have to leave the house. You can have all the crap sent to you.
It's just he said just California is going to make it against the law, so you can't buy ammo online. Well, that's because I'm just going to let you know. I'm going to say it real soft so nobody else hears, Brian. That's because California is full of fruits and nuts. I'm good.
I've never been there personally, but yeah, I've heard they're a bit different there. Yay! Will's got heat again. That's always a good feeling. Yeah, my dad lives on the same property as we do, and we have propane tanks here. One that works the like standalone generator just in case the power goes out, and then we both have tanks. And so I seen the truck go by to my dad's house, and so I called the place and I said, "Hey, look, your guys are on our property." I said, "Can they just top off my tank?" Oh yeah, just no problem. And so when they came back through, they topped off our tank too. Cool thing is they bill us, so I didn't even have to come out of pocket with any money, but they bill us, so we got a couple weeks to pay. And we got a small tank because not all of our stuff is gas, but and honestly, it doesn't get that cold here. But so yeah, but they did top off the little tank, which was cool. We're set for a little bit. I think we got it at $2.15 a gallon. I don't know what it goes for up there. Oh yeah, you were saying your propane is like super cheap. Like you get the smaller ones with a 20-pound propane, like your barbecue ones
Yeah,
for
they,
$7.
it's $12, I think, to fill one. Some
Okay,
places
yeah,
it's $8 to fill it, but you know you got to drive 20 miles or 10 miles to go do it.
right. No,
And
I get it. I'm sure you got a handful of them. You got 3 or 4 of them
yeah,
at least. Yeah. I have 4 tanks myself. Hey, CG.
hi CG, how are you doing today?
I want to say it's like
How
16.
you doing?
I want to say it's like 16 here. It's not so bad, but so I'll let a couple of them run out, and $35 or whatever, and they fill them both up.
And yeah, till man, I'm thinking about having a live stream at 5 o'clock in the morning. So, but I'm up anyways. So.
Oh, you are? Yeah. Don't count on me to be there.
Well, no, it's just for a lot of these, people that live across the pond. They're going to bed, or it's different time of the day for them. So.
Oh, by all means, yeah. No, I get it. No, I'm just saying, yeah, I won't be there. What time is it at your place? 7:44?
Oh, no, it's 8:43.
Okay, so you're an hour after. Yeah, you're an hour after me.
I'm hour in front of you.
Or yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah. That make it even worse.
Don't count on it.
That'd make it even earlier for me.
Don't count on it. If I'll send out a thing like 4:30 or whatever, stating I'm going to be on or not. But if you don't see it,
I see the red dots when I'm sitting on the potty going, hell no, it's too early for that.
I tell you. Sarcastic's up at 5, but he's busy till 6. You doing paperwork, Sarcastic?
Yeah, I got to get the kid on the bus at 7:30, so I'm up at 6 o'clock usually. 6 o'clock is my magic number. I start with a coffee and stretch my eyelids out a little bit. Who is that name? I've never seen that name either. Ovo Cash TV?
Nah, I told you once already, Orville Cash. No, I'm not going to tell you again. Goodbye.
My free
No,
giveaway.
you want to come in here, you ask first to do that, but I'm too bad,
My bad. Yeah. I see who that guy is. I understand.
Yeah, I just removed your message. You come back in again, I'm going to block you. So.
Yeah. I see this. There's no shame in that game.
Right, you can come in, but you can't come in, blurting your little scam, because I know what it is. It's a scam. You're not giving away no cash. You're not giving away no telephones. You're not giving away nothing but a hard time and an empty wallet to somebody. So.
Sir, yes, sir.
That's right.
How's it going? If it's too good to be true.
Okay.
Yeah, that's back when I've got a lot of music that I downloaded a long time ago, and that was that LimeWire and FrostWire, whatever it was, and they would have those things on there. Oh yes, please tell us who you are, and we'll send you a flat screen TV. And yeah, you're entered to win. And no, it was all a court-ordered settlement thing where they were trying to get rid of all that stuff back in the day. I collected a lot of music then. I thought it was legal. I mean, it was open to everybody, so I gathered as much as I could.
Right? How you doing, MCG? Now, I got an email today from a lawyer, and the lawyer told me that my dead uncle left me $4.8 million over in Ethiopia, and that I need to send them $5,000 to get the paperwork done. So
Oh
I
yeah,
sent them a certified check for that right away. I can't wait to get that $4.8 million.
exactly. Right. Some rich Arab uncle or something. Yeah, I've heard of those. I've heard of them scamming the females like the women like that. Oh yeah, I'm ex-military man. He sends a picture, and of course he's a good-looking guy, chiseled chin and all this, looking good, and just wanting to hook up with an American woman, and I just want a passport to your country, blah blah blah. Just send me this money, and yeah, we'll work it out, and then I'll send you something back, and
I got a friend that had this woman from Africa. He sent her $4,000 to get her here. And I said, how's your girlfriend doing? Well, she's stuck. I got to go pay some more. Then another week later, so she's not, I didn't have enough money, so I had to send her what I could. And, then I got to, they charge her $100 a day to stay there. And I said, it's a scam. You might as well walk away from this. It's a scam.
Wow. Yeah. Well, I don't know which is worse, the people who think this stuff up or the people that fall for it. But yeah, we were sent something one time. It was something, it was like $1,200 at Walmart, but you had to send this coupon back, something. I don't know. It was just, if it's too good to be true, if it looks too good to be true, just use your darn common senses, and it probably is too good to be true. I told her, no, you need to call somebody. Find a phone number on there and call somebody.
Right.
Oh no, yeah, we didn't send that. They said, it doesn't have any of our logos on it.
Well, I didn't know I had an uncle Abaduba Wabahamba, but evidently
right? Yeah, right. My wife's doing this Ancestry.com stuff, so maybe she could look it up for you. But
right.
I don't know. It doesn't sound very good. Of course, I don't know. We had a president that was Saddam Hussein Obama. That sounds like a real American name, that guy.
No, got a half brother in Kenya.
Barack Hussein Obama. Yeah, that's your Joe Smith for sure.
That's right. Yeah. Brian says when I get the money, can he has half? And my wife says no, she's going to have it all spent.
Right. It's Christmas after all.
Yeah, it's Christmas time, Brian. We got to get the gifts for the children. So.
You expect to have money left over? What? You'll be paying all that stuff for another 6 months. What are you talking about? At a 14%
don't go as used to.
No. Yeah, my wife used to ask me for $50, $60 at a time. Now it's a $100 bill. Every time anything needs to be done, $100 bill. I kiss it goodbye and I hand it to her. Tuck my tail between my legs and going about my business.
Your brother says call you, Kath. Toolman Willis and Ann Willis, that's my brother-in-law and sister-in-law, so if you guys don't know that.
Carols in the box. Sarcastic. Oh my goodness. That's funny. Right. I think I'm subbed. I think I've seen some videos even. I'm just so all over the place when it comes to these videos. Yeah, I'm subbed. I love tool videos. I think I'm gonna put out a little series of videos, but I don't know if I can say brand names on them. I'm a DeWalt guy, and I have like a lot of their tools, and I'm really happy to have their tools. They've serviced me for a long time, and I've gotten some new things lately. But I don't know how that particular company would think about what I say about it.
Well, if you do a shout out to them, you're probably not going to get monetized because other people won't do a commercial on it.
Oh, okay. I see the point. Yeah, I see your point.
But you could actually get a hold of the company and say, hey, I'm going to be doing a YouTube video and I got this many subscribers and stuff. Are you interested in letting me do that? You know, and see what they say.
Well, I just don't. I don't want to necessarily be sponsored. It's not what it's about. But I just don't want them to cause me trouble. I just don't want them to be angry with it. I'm not trying to. I'm not worried about the money part of it. There's no money in YouTube unless you're PewDiePie or whoever. But there's no money in this. But yeah, I'd like to. I mean, it's just content to me, is what I'm looking at. You know, and yeah, I got some cool new tools and they're awesome. I mean, there's a million videos that are one against the other and blah blah blah. I don't know. They're just looking for a little content.
Right. No, worst thing you do is flag your video. So.
Yeah. Again, yeah, there's no real money in it anyway.
Right.
So, what is a liter compared to a gallon? With a quarts are different than liters. We all should be metric. So, like 70 cents a liter. So if that were a quart, that'd be $2.80 a gallon.
That ain't bad.
Pennies. I think liters are bigger. We all should be straight. Right? Diapers cost way too much. Can't wait for my son to be potty trained. Yeah, there you go. Right? Yeah, I know, right?
You can spend that diaper money for something else. Like more diapers for your other kid.
Yeah.
How you doing, the man who refused to die?
And if you have any leftover diapers, you can put them in the bottom of your potted plants, and they hold water really good.
Yeah, they do.
That's true. The man who refused to die. He's obviously been here before because you've got him. He's a moderator. Why have I not seen that name? I know I hadn't been around for a minute.
What is
I'm going to read what Grizz just wrote. He says, you can show name brands on, but you cannot play their ads on your channel. If you show tools on your channel, sometimes the manufacturers will sponsor that video.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have nothing but good things to say. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. Yes, sir. Okay, that would be cool. Yeah, I'm not necessarily looking for that. I'm proud of my tools. I've been using that same product for a long time, and I beat the shit out of my hat. They're still around. You know, they're still alive. Some of that stuff I've had for 12, 14 years, and it's still the same one. Never been fixed up or whatever.
Does anybody else want to come on the panel?
But you don't like me anymore?
Huh? No, I'm just seeing if anybody else wants to come on.
No, I'm just teasing. I'm about to go grab another cold beverage. I'll be righty back.
I'm fine.
Papa, Gretchen's sick.
Gretchen sick?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'll send you a link there, Country Girl. Just give me a minute.
Gretchen, the back thing. Hey, my tummy feel better. Oh. Yeah. You put that back. Ooh. I feel good. I feel good. I feel good. Mommy, that's it, mommy. That's it. Papa, you're doing that. My tummy feel better.
Okay.
I got me bad.
Country Girl, if you go to your video manager and get in your community and your messages, it'll either be there or it'll be in your Gmail. So. You seen the missus on last night? You want to come on up there, Patch? Anybody else want to come on up?
I feel better. I feel better. butter? Can I peanut butter?
Hey, be quiet. Thank you.
No, we have to go back in the room in your chair.
All right, man. I'll send you one too there, Patch.
Hey guys,
How you doing, country?
I'm all right. How are you, sweetie?
Oh, not too bad. Too bad. Just let me get Patch up on here, and then we'll have a few of us on here. So, have
Cool.
you ever met the man who refused to die?
No, not personally. I don't think so.
Okay, well, now's your chance.
Awesome.
We just
Hey
call him
everybody
Pat.
out there.
Okay, man, who refused to die. Your invitation's been sent.
It's getting there, Brian. I still got a cough and I'm still croaking a little bit, but I'm breathing easier and I don't feel as crappy as I did. So it's slowly starting to work. The antibiotics are kicking in and I'm grateful. Lots of hot tea and honey and antibiotics and sleep and rest. That's really what does it. I mean, it's about the only way to get through it.
That's funny. Will said I thought Arnold would have got rid of some of them gun laws. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Arnold's just a tough man in the movies there, Will. Not so tough in real life.
Oh, what happened? Somebody left the door open. CG got in. Hi, CG.
Hey, Sparky, I miss you.
I know, right? I've been so busy doing work stuff, and I haven't been online. I haven't made any videos.
I've been sick as a dog, so I've been not much at all.
I've been watching them. I've been watching them on the TV, so I haven't been able to comment. I've heard about your sickness. I hope you feel better.
Slowly but surely getting there.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
how-
Yeah. That's goodness.
Okay, country girl, meet Patch. Patch, meet country girl.
Nice to meet you, darling.
What is up, brothers and sisters? How yous doing?
Doing well. How are you, sweetie?
Oh, I can never complain. Every day above ground's a great day.
Amen. I figure anything else, me and the good Lord can work around.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Right?
And if we can't, I'll just refuse to do it.
Yep. Hey, Marie. Hey, Bubba. 110 more, and she's going. It ain't happening, Bubba. It ain't happening.
You're going to the chapel. There you go. Well, we need to
Every
get
time I tell him it ain't happening, he tells me to shut up. He
subscribers.
don't keep saying it.
We need to get 110 more subscribers to Grizz, so everybody needs to make
No,
up.
no, 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 no.
Yes. I'm going to send Grizz's link out to all my followers.
No,
Just
no,
for the
no,
heck of
no, 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 no.
I'm talking about.
Not happening.
Hey, Grizz, you need 109 now.
Nice.
Yes, I'm a
Bubba,
jerk.
I love you. So I did this video today, you guys.
Yeah.
This was an absolutely amazing day for me. I am overwhelmed. I got the first package this morning on my desk. It came yesterday. I got another package at a little after 9, and I got another package at noon, and I got another package at 3:30. And I got home, there was another one in my mailbox, and then I walked up to the porch, there was another one on my porch. 6 packages today.
Sweet.
And like, what in the world is going on here?
They love
I'm
you.
so overwhelmed by the generosity of this community. You guys are amazing.
She didn't bother to tell you, though. It was all from Domino's, and they were delivered pizzas.
Yeah, I called and had them sent.
Until
Yes,
you go
I'm that
watch
big of a
the
jerk.
mail call video and you see what they really are.
I hope it wasn't any more penis pasta.
No more peanut pasta. No, I got a wallet, a beautiful key, and a lanyard from Canada. I got this unbelievable ornament for Christmas that lights up and it's got a tree and it changes colors. And I got some of the most beautiful hand crocheted stuff for my kitchen. I got a shirt. I got a shredding attachment for the new KitchenAid mixer.
What? I wanted that one.
I am just unbelievably overwhelmed. You guys are amazing.
Did anybody leave you any names?
Yes, actually, the ornament and the wallet is actually in my bag here, but I'll show it to you. When B Lady went to Colombia and she was sending me pictures to send back to you guys, she wanted to get me something to say thank you, so she brought me a wallet from Colombia. Check that out.
That's pretty.
Yeah, it's really pretty, and it's got a coin purse, and it fits. Since I switched to this little bag, I haven't been able to carry a wallet because my wallet wouldn't fit in here, but it fits in here perfect. So the wallet and the ornament is from B Lady. The lanyard and the key from Canada is from Life of Millwife Kelly, her daughter Hannah. I've kind of adopted her, so those are from her. The kitchen stuff from here is from Rebel Rose Connie. The shredder for the KitchenAid was a gift that Tessie gave me, some cash to go purchase some stuff, and I had plenty left over, and I caught that on a cyber deal. So I'm just beyond blessed.
Awesome. Where's all my gifts, CG?
I need to send you your shirt. Holy cow. I've even still got the note that Sam wrote for you for me to put in the bag with the shirt. Okay?
Right.
I'm sorry. I need to send that to you, darling.
Oh, no problem.
Well, I was going to say all that stuff was from me if you didn't get anybody that said that they sent it to you, but I guess I kind of blew that out of it.
Not this time,
Yeah,
but you know, you
sorry,
can send the
Ryan.
mixer anonymously, right?
Yeah.
This guy did it.
You know who Kathy Jo Tuturis is, right?
Yes. Kathy Jo Tutois.
Yep. She somebody shoveled her driveway and her sidewalk this morning before she got up, and she said, "I just want to thank whoever it was for doing it."
Wow.
I'm on her Facebook, so I said, "It was me, and you're welcome."
That was sweet of somebody to do, though.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Bubba. A lump of coal and a little bit of gasoline.
Dry Shack Drew is in the house. How you doing, man?
What's up, Drew? Hi, darling.
Hey,
And
Drew.
Frugal Farmer. Hi, sweetie.
I have to say, it's been an interesting experience since the last time we talked, Iron Dog.
Oh yeah, what's been going
It's been a
on?
very interesting experience. I'm pushing close to 900 subs, and my channel's just now 2 months old.
Right.
That's
Wow.
amazing.
Wow.
Strange.
That is amazing.
Strange shit.
That's
Strange.
amazing.
Ellen over there, what you got going, man? Just a long time ago.
I'm
I do-
7 months into it, and I'm not just over 700.
I do social commentary. I also do political commentary, and I also am a smartass. So
Oh, well, yeah, those are combinations, let me tell you.
Yeah, that sells. That works. Yeah.
plus, I speak honest, like Iron Dog. I don't do any editing. I don't have any video intros or outros. It's me.
Yeah, mine are that way, too. I very seldom do much of editing other than adding a thumbnail that looks decent.
Well, I am like at 825, I think, right now. And my first video was out August 16th. So
Wow, I
Outstanding,
think I'm
brother.
at 730 something. I've been in since June.
Well, I've also had some luck. Some of the people I met through Iron Dog, I've been doing co-hosting streams with them, co-hosting a podcast, and other things that I'm dipping my fingers into.
That's awesome.
My channel will never get monetized. My channel should come with a parental advisory warning at most of the time because I tend to be rather colorful.
Well, congratulations on your success. I wish you more.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I'm subbed, and I'll be sure to look forward to your next video.
yeah, he does pretty good.
No, Brian, I'll tell you.
Make sure you ring his bell so you can get notifications from the man who refused to die.
Yeah, no, I did. Yeah, just this evening, just a while
Holy
ago.
crap, Brian.
Well, see, I have Country Girl. I've seen her elsewhere. I've been on some streams that she's been in the chat on, a couple,
Right.
and so I've already got Country Girl. But I need the gentleman sitting to the other side to say something in the chat, so
That
I
would be
can
Sparky.
subscribe to him.
Oh, me? Oh, okay. Yes, sir.
Yeah, you.
This is me. This is me.
Brian, you have 1,186 subs, honey. Crazy.
6.
Got you, brother.
Yeah, I'm sneaking up on the 900 mark myself.
Hey, Tara,
Outstanding.
how are you, sweetie?
Got you. You're one closer now.
Thank you, sir. Sure, sure, appreciate it.
Oh.
Yeah, I hadn't been on for a while, but hi, Marie. I haven't been on for a while, but yeah, I'm trying to find the ball again to where I can get back on it.
He
Understandable.
was actually in the Reaper Challenge, Pepper, with us. If you go on Picker Rick One's channel,
Yeah,
Sparky
yeah,
was
yeah.
contestants with myself and Samwise Goji.
Surely, yes, sir. Yes, yes. Did
Hey,
you?
Dry Shaft, Kathy Miller is my wife, so you know, you don't have to worry about her channel or anything like that. So.
Yep. Hi, Kathy. How are you, sweetie? Riz says he would have been at 2,000 subscribers, but Country Girl keeps sabotaging him. You dang, Skippy.
I was trying to go back through and look at some old subs that I first had, and I'm not subscribed to a lot of people who I subscribed to before, and I know you've heard that a million times, but it's still holding true. You know, go back and the ones maybe that you originated with, go back and make sure you're still subbed to them.
Oh, yeah.
I've heard that you can only have so many subs, but I don't think I passed up that mark. I mean,
No,
like
you can't. They've got a daily limit.
That you can only subscribe to.
I think it's a daily limit, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a daily limit. And what happens is, if people aren't active, like the people you sub to, if they don't make videos or anything, it kicks your sub out after a certain amount of time.
Oh. So
We found out last night.
if they're active, you should still remain sub to them. Is that correct?
Usually, but with
Well-
YouTube, it's got so many glitches and gaffaws and
Yeah.
crap.
When you go into your video manager and you click on your, you know, in your video manager, you go into your community and you click on your subscriptions. And you see all the people that you are that are subscribed to you. Now, 99.9% of the people that are subscribed to me, I am subscribed to them. I know that for a
Me
fact.
too.
Yep.
Yeah, me. I
But
am.
I can go in there and all of a sudden I'll see, I see it says subscribe, then it says subscribe. And then all of a sudden there'll be 10 or 15 of them that'll say to subscribe to.
Oh.
And I know that I'll subscribe to them. And then, you know, for 2 or 3 pages, you'll be subscribed to all of them. Then all of a sudden, you'll have 30 in a row that you're not subscribed to.
Wow. Although you know you did, before.
Check that in your community. You're absolutely right. Your video manager, and then under community.
I don't usually unsub people. I will click the notification bell off if it's something I'm not interested in, but I'll still stay sub to them. If it's like gaming, for example, I'm not into so much. I still got love for that guy or gal, whoever that puts out that video, but I don't want to see them putting up every video that they do, and so it'll let me see certain ones or every now and then or whatever, and so that's kind of the way I roll.
Also, the problem with it is, if you go to your video manager and look under your community and look at your subs, a lot of times it's taking 2 or 3 days. Like, okay, I should have gotten a notification that Drunk One subscribed to me. I didn't. And it'll be tomorrow before I see that. I see that subscription.
Well, I've heard a lot about a lot of the live streams happening that way for some people. They were like, well, I would have been there, but I didn't realize you had it going on. Where I mean, and they get the notification late, and of course the thing's over.
Yep.
You think as much money as they're making, they'd have it a little more in tune.
But yeah, there's been a lot of strange, hinky things with
The mega
YouTube
channels
lately.
don't have these problems because they're the ones really making YouTube money.
Yeah,
that's
Right.
Yeah.
But they're also not seeing their losses or their gains very well. I have some friends who are bigger YouTubers, a lot bigger, and they don't see if they lose 100,000 subscribers. They won't see if they gain 10 subscribers. But they're at such a high level that it doesn't really matter. When you're sitting at 6-7 million people, it doesn't really.
Yeah.
10 doesn't matter.
I don't know that I want to be that guy. You know? Crushing trees at the time. Right.
My goodness.
That's right.
Good night, Marie. Love you, man.
Well, here's something that you might be all over there, Patch.
Sir.
You see all these lawyers jumping on the bandwagon now to sue Monsanto and Roundup?
Oh, yeah, I've heard something about it. I try to stay away from the GMO stuff because it's entirely too technical. And a lot of people like me won't get it.
Right.
So it's hard to do shows on that. I've been dealing more with the people jumping on the hashtag Me Too bandwagon. You know, I've been jumping on that bandwagon a lot. So
Yeah, that's a never-ending rabbit hole. That one.
I was going to jump on that, but it was Me Too.
Yeah. But I've also taken. I'm working on putting together a video in regards to this online bullying thing that was going on with a adult movie star who just offed herself a couple of weeks ago.
That was sad.
Because now she decided she wanted to control who she did scenes with her body and didn't want to do scenes with a guy who just got finished doing gay porn. And how the internet blew up on her and told her how she was homophobic and all this other good happy crap. Because she decided, hey, I don't trust this. This industry is known for STDs and things like that. Half of their 80s and 90s porn stars died from AIDS. That's the truth. They died from AIDS and HIV. She decided she didn't want to do a scene with a guy who just got finished doing gay porn. And the internet bullied her so badly about her decision that she ended up hanging herself.
Now, who was
she was like 23. August Ames is her stage name. I don't remember her first name, but her last name was like Grabowski. I don't remember the first name, but her stage name was August Ames. And she was only like 23.
Well, the sad thing is there had to have been something else going on to begin with, and this it was more than she could deal with. And it was so sad. Right. I saw a lot of the comments. It was just hateful, ugly things they were saying. Well, I agree with all the positive talks. It's her body.
Right.
I mean, if I don't want to have those types of relations with you, whether I'm getting paid for it or not, it's my body. And I have a right to say, I'm not comfortable with that, and I don't want you touching me.
Right. And my theory was,
person.
But see, this wouldn't have been an issue if she had said, okay, I don't want to stick with this guy because he's white or black or pink with purple polka dots. Nobody would have said shit. Pardon the euphemism. But because now this person had been doing gay porn and she decided, hey, I don't want to do that. I don't trust it. I'm all about my health. I'm all about, protecting my body. Okay. I got 20 more years in this industry to do. I don't want to catch something that Ajax won't rub off.
Amen.
I mean, I'm not trying to be ugly or nasty. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
But because she said it against somebody who did gay porn, now it's all a big issue. She's a homophobic. And I'm like, well, you know what? The left is always trying to tell us what we can think, what we can say, how we can act, what we can think is appropriate. Now they're telling us who we can screw. And that just is annoying to me.
Yep. I agree.
Land of the free, home of the brave. I'm sure it's telling free to do a whole lot without public shaming.
Right.
But my theory is I don't care because you can't shame me. You don't survive what I've survived and allow people to shame you into doing crap you don't want to do. So.
Well, if they don't like it too damn bad, that's what I always feel. So.
Exactly. Another day, another dollar.
Right.
I mean, like I said, there was other things going on in her life in order for this to have affected her that dramatically.
Well, she was getting heat, real life heat from the industry. Now getting blackballed.
Yeah.
On top of all the crap she was getting from the internet.
Yeah, and it was just like one thing just kept piling on another for her.
Mm-hmm.
And the saddest thing is that, and I try to tell other people, you never know what somebody's going through. Right. You just don't know. You don't know if that person comes from a history of abuse or rape or, who knows what she went through previously that makes her say, I don't want nothing to do with that. But you don't have the right to insult other people. You don't have the right to bash people or to make them feel like there's something wrong with them. because they made a choice about their personal space.
Right.
You don't have that right.
I
You
agree. I
can
couldn't
say what
agree
you
more.
need to say without being ugly. These people were just flat ugly and hateful and mean.
Well, the people that were calling for her to kill herself,
Yeah.
I
mean,
hope they're
people
happy
really
about
told her that.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
know why
I
you're
seen
even
the- I
alive,
was-
why you don't just shoot yourself.
right. Either apologize, kill yourself. We're waiting for either one. We don't care which.
Yep.
Was one of the tweets, and I was like horrified.
Yep.
We got a girl that lives here in our town, and she graduated with my daughter, and she went into the porn business. And she is 30 years old now, I guess. Now she lives back here. She's retired out of the porn business. But she goes into, anytime she goes into a store, you know, or goes to a restaurant or whatever, all these people make fun of her. You know, call her a whore and a tramp and all this other stuff, you know. And from what I understand, the girl, you know, she was molested and all this other stuff when she was younger by her parent or uncle or whatever. And I don't know if it's true or not, but, you know, there's probably a good amount of reasons why she started that to begin with.
Right. Most of the people that are in the porn industry that are female have started it because something's happened to them in the past.
Yep.
95% of them. There are others who think it's easy money. Most of the guys do it because they want to get a piece. They don't care how.
You know, the reality is, in my mind anyway, it doesn't matter why they got into it. I don't agree with relationships when you're married, you know, extramarital relationships. I don't agree with that. I know several people, even in our community, that are participating in those things. Now, when you brought it to my channel directly, I flat said, I think it's wrong and I think you're making a mistake, but it's your life.
Right.
That's my personal opinion, but you do what you want to do. It's your life. And I feel the same
I agree.
way with people that do, you know, porn stuff. I mean, it's not my place to question what they do or why they do it or anything else. That's the lifestyle that she chose. But it doesn't make me any better or worse than her or vice versa. You don't have the right
And that's my
to be
opinion.
ugly and hateful to anyone. If you can't say something nice, keep your opinions to yourself.
See, that's where we disagree, because the First Amendment was solely and specifically enacted for religions you didn't agree with and for speech you didn't like. The people trying to target now is hate speech or being hateful. That's the reason why you have the First Amendment here. I fully support that. I support, if you want to say, you know, Christianity is garbage, okay, that's your right. It's my right to refute that and tell you how much you don't understand about Christianity, but it's also my right to ignore you or tell you you're being stupid. But to go out and actually physically attack somebody, which is why the hate speech laws were enacted. There is only a certain subsection of words and phrases that can be used that can be labeled as hate speech. The term hate speech itself doesn't even exist. We made it exist.
Yeah.
We had it got put into the dictionary because people were constantly saying, if you speak out against this, you're speaking hate speech. But when you actually go tell somebody go kill yourself, that could be a triable and an incarceration offense. Because now you've told people go kill yourself. You're telling them to commit violence upon themselves. So you could be charged for that. That I agree with. But being hateful, you can be hateful all you want. It's covered by free speech.
He got 80 years out of it almost, or 70 years, or whatever the hell it was, 60 years.
Right?
I just want to let
That was
you
about
guys
the
know.
time the legislation was brought in.
Well, you know, I firmly believe, since we've recently met, you probably weren't there, but a while back I did a thing on my channel. We were talking about free speech because somebody else was upset about someone said. And I said, well, here's the thing. Excuse me, you guys. Here's the thing. You cannot claim to be a proponent of free speech if you're not willing to allow someone else to have an opinion, even if you disagree with it.
Right.
Exactly.
You have an absolute right to feel what you feel, to think what you think, and to say what you say. You have that right.
Right.
What you do not have is the right to attack another person for their beliefs. That's where you have to draw that line. But you cannot say, I believe in free speech if you're not willing to let someone else disagree with you.
Exactly. Exactly, which is where I come with my right of center diatribes.
Yeah.
Because I served in the military. I served my time out to protect things like free speech and the Second Amendment and everybody's real ability and right to say how I'm a baby killer because now I came back. I did 4 tours in the Gulf during Desert Storm, Desert Shield, blowing things up in service to my country. Was the war good? Don't know, but I did my job. So you have the right to call me whatever you want to call me. Just gotta have the right to do my job.
Well, I, for one, will tell you, thank you for your service.
Yeah, Sally.
And most everybody here really knows me. I am a huge, huge proponent of our vets. I support them. I do all kinds of fundraisers. I do all kinds of stuff for our vets. I'm doing one now. So just from me personally, thank you for your service.
Oh, you're very welcome. It was my honor. I'm just saying that I defended that right to say what you want to say within to a point. So if you don't agree with me, great. We can argue about it. I don't care.
What gets me is when somebody calls you a bigot.
Yeah.
Because you don't agree with them, so they call you a bigot. Now, do you know what the definition of a bigot is? This is what I tell them. If I'm a bigot, so are you. Because a bigot is a person who holds or who is intolerant towards those holding different opinions.
Exactly.
So if my opinion is different than yours, I'm a bigot, but then your opinion is different than mine, so you must be a bigot too. But they don't look at it that way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually being called a racist, which is rather amusing because I don't believe in the welfare state for the majority. I think they're all perfectly capable of getting off their ass and getting a gig and doing something productive.
Amen.
And because I disagree with the majority of the inner cities getting all these grants and all these subsidies and all these handouts, especially when it comes to illegal aliens, a bigot. I'm like, well, my wife's Filipino, and all of our kids are mixed race. My first wife was Cherokee Indian, so I don't have a white kid in the bunch. They're not Anglo-Saxon pure through and through. We're all mixed with something. So it's just amusing when people call me a racist or a homophobe because I have opinions. I'm entitled to voice my opinions. If you don't like them, that's on you. I don't really care because the First Amendment says I have the right to speak my opinion if I don't agree with something.
Right.
And if you don't speak on shit you don't agree on, you allow stuff to happen that necessarily isn't going to be good for you.
I'm kind of I've gotten into trouble for my opinions on our welfare system, and I told one girl one time, I said, well, I got to look at it this way. I have a problem with the fact that you worked exactly 3 weeks over the course of a year, a day here, 2 days there, whatever, and you got back a $13,000 tax return.
Right.
I worked 2 jobs, 60 to 70 hours a week, busting my hump for them to tell me that I owed them another $1,200 at the end of the year.
Damn.
So here's the way I
love
see
it.
this. That child tax credit is for taking care of your children. You didn't take care of your children, I did. I paid for their doctors. I bought their food. I bought their diapers. I bought their candy and the junk food that you're allowed to buy with food stamps, which should not be allowed. I don't think you should buy junk food or steaks and lobster with food stamps. Rice and beans and rice, girlfriend. You want to live in a world that you eat steak? Get off your butt and get a job.
Right.
You want to live like I do? Work for it. That's what I have to do. So why don't we do this? You got $13,000 back this year.
Oh, that's
Let's
gotcha.
just estimate the government spent $12,700 on you. Here's your check for $300. Why shouldn't you have to pay the government back?
Right. I agree.
I get in trouble for that.
Brian, I couldn't agree with you more. I could not agree with you more, Brian. My wife's got kinfolk that have been trying to get over here for years, and they're doing it the legal way. And some of them have actually gotten over here after about 15, 20 years. But yeah, why should the illegal aliens be able to step in front of the line
Amen.
when you've got people who've been doing it for 10, 15 years, trying to do it legally and following all the rules and learning the language and learning the Pledge of Allegiance and learning our laws and learning how to assimilate, which is what it really means to join another country, is to assimilate. It's to bring yourself over, your ideas, and then take those ideas you have from your old regime, toss them out the window, and assimilate to the American way of life.
Well, I think they had to kick out every illegal alien plus every anchor baby that's here. Because
I agree.
I agree.
What's up, Autumn?
Hang on,
If they wouldn't have been born here if they wouldn't have been here illegally. So
Exactly.
what gets me is these ones, they come over here at 8 months and 3 weeks pregnant, and then they drop it as soon as they get across the line. Now I got me an American born baby, so I'm going to stay.
Yep,
Yep. Exactly
But
like
I'm-
it.
I couldn't agree more.
I agree. I have absolutely no problem with people coming here to legally join this country, to have a better life, to work for a better life. I have guys that work for me that have been in this country for 20 years, have worked, they have no criminal history. The 20 years they've been trying to get here, to get their papers legal, and they keep meeting one red tape after another. And they can't
Exactly.
get papers. But yet they've been here and a productive member of this society for over 20 years.
Yeah.
So how can you tell me that you can jump a fence and you are more important than him and you get it basically free? And he's been fighting this thousands of dollars for years.
Right. Yeah.
That's not right. They will never justify that to me.
David, hold on. There's a big difference between what the U.S. gives to foreign militaries to protect our interests and allowing people who don't want to help themselves in our own country. They conflate the two. You can't say, oh, well, we're giving South Korea hundreds of thousands of dollars to protect them. If for their military, that's protecting our freedoms and protecting our interests in that region. Same thing with like Japan and the Philippines and all those other places where we had bases and no longer have bases. We're still supporting the military. Jesus Christ, we're supporting Norway's military since World War II to protect our interests in that area and to keep freedom alive in those areas. Otherwise, it would be taken over because the poverty levels in some of those places are so astronomically high, they couldn't do it themselves. So, I mean, big difference between talking about foreign aid to militaries and our own people laying around doing nothing and thinking they're owed something.
Right.
You know, I have a huge problem with the fact that we've got grown, excuse my French here, grown ass men and women that ain't a damn thing wrong with them. Because, you know, you see them out on the streets and I'm homeless, will work for a food. I work for food. It's called a job. And I'm telling you, in Texas, and it's 110 degrees out there, and you can stand on a street corner in the sun for 10 hours and panhandle, your butt can work. Okay? I have a problem with the fact that you're getting handouts and you're getting government assistance and you're getting welfare and food stamps and everything else, but yet I go 4 blocks away and there's 4 homeless vets who can't get more than a basic minimum disability that they can't afford to live. I think it's bullshit.
Basic minimum disability.
It's total bullshit.
I'm medically retired thanks to my health issues, and what I get barely covers the bills.
Yeah, barely. I know. I have a lot of vet friends. You know, I do special things and I do what I can, but I'm only one person.
Exactly.
This government needs to step up and this country needs to step up and say enough. As
Take
a
it easy,
country,
Kyle.
we need to step up and say this is enough.
Hey, Will, in regards to your Canadian Prime Minister paying terrorists, yeah, he gave him that 10.5, but the Parliament decided they weren't giving it to him yet, so he's not gotten it yet. He's not gotten that money. I've been keeping up on that story.
Bye, Kyle, honey.
And the story he's talking about is a detainee from Guantanamo got released. He was head of one of the Al Qaeda cells that they picked up, and he went to Canada, and Trudeau gave him $10.5 million as an award.
Wow.
Seriously?
And then seriously, as a heart attack, the whole country of Canada was friggin' destroyed. I was pissed off and upset and agitated. Well, the Canadian Parliament said, "Oh no, let's hold that off a minute." So they haven't actually paid him the $10.5 million. That's still being appealed in the Canadian courts. He'll be there for the next 20 years. He'll never see that money while he's alive. Thank God.
Thank gosh.
Yeah, Brandon, you can sub up. Go ahead.
You know, there was a story several years back. There was down in Arizona, 2 illegal aliens crossed the border onto this man's farm. They slaughtered many of his cattle just for the hell of doing it. They broke into his house. They were attempting to rape his wife. He shot and killed them. And one of the biggest travesties of justice I've ever seen in my life, this man was convicted of murder and ordered to turn over his assets, his farm, and 2/3 of his income to the family of the illegal aliens or immigrants that they killed.
Oh no, bullshit on that.
That wasn't it.
Pardon my
Years
French.
back.
Bullshit on that.
I was beyond livid. It's been several years ago, but yeah, he was found guilty of murder for killing the 2 illegals who had slaughtered him. You know, his cattle was his life. That's how he made his living. He was a cattle rancher. And then you're going to attack and rape his wife and tell him that he doesn't have the right? Well, he turned around and looked at the camera, and I was never so proud in my life. He said, "You touch me, you touch my wife again, I'll kill every one of you. Start a line."
Well, what do you think about the acquittal of that?
Oh my gosh, that
illegal
one.
that just happened? Not a few weeks ago in
Yes.
Cali. Yeah, I did a big video
7
on it.
times deported. Yeah.
Yeah, he had seven felonies just here alone.
Yep.
Not including the getting kicked out of the country 5 times already, and they found him not guilty of murder. Then come to find out they were going to try and smuggle him out of the friggin'
Because he
jail
accidentally fired 3 shots into a woman's chest.
from
Accident.
it went into her. Actually, it was 1 shot that hit her. He fired 3 times. He was trying to fire at sea lions,
Yeah.
and one of the bullets ricocheted off the concrete and hit her in the back.
Accidentally went off.
Yeah.
It was a stolen firearm from a Department of Interior's ranger.
Yep.
Had been classified as stolen 2 weeks before that.
Nice.
A week and a half before that.
Well, here's the one that gets me, and I think a family needs to do. And for those of you in California, you're just going to have to listen to my rant, okay?
Go ahead.
Here's the deal.
Go ahead.
Shortly before this incident happened, San Francisco had this man in custody.
Mm-hmm.
FBI sent a directive to San Francisco and said, "You need to hold him on a deportation warrant. We will be there to get him." But because of your sanctuary city bullshit laws, they let him go. And a few days later, an innocent woman is dead. The family needs to go the hell after San Francisco.
Yeah.
But for you denying and ignoring a direct order from the FBI to hold him on a deportation, that's a federal warrant and it supersedes you, and I don't care what you say. If it wasn't for your actions, he'd have never been on the streets and that woman would still be alive today.
Exactly. I couldn't agree with
Didn't
you
they
more.
just, didn't they just find the mayor dead to that city today?
I'm not
I
sure.
haven't seen that yet.
I haven't seen that
they,
either. Did they find the mayor of San Francisco dead or
mayor dead this morning.
Cali today? I don't know if you'd seen it on Facebook or not.
I personally think sanctuary cities are against the law. I think we need to go in and tear them down and tell them, look, this is a federal law. We don't allow illegal aliens into this country. Because you look at this crap.
No, I don't.
You go to North Korea,
No, I was just asking if you'd seen anything about the mayor dying.
No.
cross their border illegally. There's no, we're just going to put you on a bus and pay for your return trip home.
I'll look it up.
No, they throw
My wife
you
is my researcher. This woman is so smart. It's not even funny. She finds all the stories for me, so I can give my rants. I owe my success to her. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna bullshit. I owe my success to my missus.
Awesome.
But no, yeah. I just
Hey,
moved
Lee.
here from
Love you,
Tennessee
baby.
a year and a half ago, and I was culture shocked by how leftist it is over here. But it's not as leftist as you think. There's a lot of people that think like my wife and I. They're just in the silent majority for some strange reason.
Silent minority.
No, the silent majority. There's a lot of people here that are
There are a lot.
conservative and right wing.
Yeah, there are.
They're all quiet.
The problem
For some strange reason, they're all
we're
quiet.
hearing are the leftists. That's what's
Right.
getting made public.
Was he
not
did he
here.
die of natural causes?
Which is why I said what we talked about earlier. This country as a whole, all of us need to find a voice. You need to stand up and speak out. Because
Yeah, apparently
if you
Ed Lee
quiet
died
and
today.
you just let people do what they want to do, it's just going to keep going down.
Ed Lee died today, the San Francisco mayor. Not sure if it was legal, natural causes, or if he was actually murdered.
They found him dead. So
Yeah, he's
Collapsed at a
65.
grocery store.
Huh?
He collapsed at a grocery store.
He collapsed at a grocery store.
Oh, Lee got drunk in one jerky. Yum, yum, yum. I'm going to get my teriyaki here eventually one day. He's going to make some teriyaki for me.
hopefully, he passed out or fell over into the frozen food section, was there for about 12 hours before somebody found him.
But yeah, no, that's what my channel is all about. It's the stupidity of the left and the idiocy of people that are jumping to the left.
Well, you know,
And I crucify everybody
funny
equally.
thing is, if you actually come to my channel, I don't talk about this stuff. My lives are 100% drama free. I started them originally because I'm usually late at night, and it's just my way of letting go. I just relax, have fun with my friends. We cut up, we laugh. It's a quiet tone down to the evening. And it's so funny though, because I come onto other streams where people do discuss this stuff, and I get comments all the time like, "You were mad." I'm like, just because I don't do drama on my channel doesn't mean that I don't have a voice. And I'm not afraid to use it. Now, if it gets bad, I will. And I have. I just don't do it as a part of my daily channel, you know?
I do only because it's something that constantly hits you in the face.
Right?
And I find it to be a slap in my face and an insult and an affront to my sensibilities of common sense. So I have a platform. I have a voice. I'm not afraid of the microphone. I might as well spit out what I've got to say. And if you don't like it, hey, you're more than welcome not to subscribe or not to, like my stuff. You can down like me all you want. I don't argue with me. I don't care. But if somebody doesn't speak, gets said, then there's no chance of anything ever getting done.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you
That's
know,
what's
like your Mary Pippin song says, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything.
Amen.
Exactly.
I agree with that.
And if you've ever read the Orwell book 1984, that's kind of what the world is starting to turn into. 3 super groups constantly fighting each other while keeping their citizenry under wraps. I read that book when the first time I read that book, I was 10. And it struck me then that the world could very well turn into this totalitarian, group think, change everything that happened in the past, because he who controls the press and controls the media control the country.
Mm-hmm.
They can make you believe nothing happened. Right? Oh yeah, that guy didn't get shot yesterday. It's not in the news nowhere.
Hey, has anybody
And
found
that's
out
scary.
who won the Senate race in Alabama yet?
Nah, not yet.
And I'm curious to see how that's going to calm down, but
I am too. Only because I believe. What's up, Mega Fred?
what's up, Mega Fred, baby? How are you?
I'm glad to see you back there. How's your wife?
Amen, Autumn.
Good.
You got that right. Well, and it's like, and most of my subs know too, that if you ask me a direct question, I will answer you. And we can do a short discussion as long as it doesn't go to drama. I'm fine. But if you ask me a direct question, and I say it in my entry video when on my channel, don't ask me what I think, because I will tell you, and you are not guaranteed to like it. And I won't care because you asked.
Exactly. You brought the pain on yourself.
Exactly. And as you get to know me, you kind of start to realize that I really am that person. It takes a lot to tick me off, but God help you if you do. I can.
Chuck, what's going on? How you doing, brother?
Hey, Chuck, darling.
How's Jesse?
I don't know if you guys know it or not,
You're in
but
California, babe.
I just got a notification that Iron Dog 63 is going live. So
Well, watch out for that guy. He's crazy like a loon.
And you never know what kind of crazy people he's gonna have on panel with him either.
Oh yeah, ain't no fella.
Yeah, no telling what's going to happen with Iron Dog, man.
I've been missing you, darling. It's just not been the same without you there, Mr. Sparky.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was reading through the things. Oh yeah, I had some computer issues. My internet was down for a bit, and then when I did get it back going again, it wasn't my fault. It was the provider. Then it said, when I clicked into things, it said that I'm not secure on my thing, and I was going to talk to my computer nerd buddy, and I tried it a couple of days later, and it worked right. So
So how did you like our snow?
that's not an excuse. It's the truth.
All good.
Yeah, I was having some internet issues, but yeah, it seemed to straighten itself out. It's not like I don't love y'all anymore. I'm still around.
I'm glad. How did you like our
He doesn't
snow?
like us.
It was awesome. I love the snow. I did that little video.
I thought, how crazy was it? Yeah, how crazy was it? We had more snow in Houston, Texas than they had in Syracuse, New York.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, there, and yeah, I got some comments on the one I did. Yeah, in Canada even.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had more snow there than Canada, and
Yeah,
then a
that's
couple
crazy,
comments were West Texas and said that it blew right by us and got y'all, and yeah, it was pretty neat. Of course, we've got 62-degree weather today, so it's been awesome.
Today was gorgeous, wasn't it?
It was just enough snow and frost those few days to be able to kill off the garden. That's pretty much what happened. My lettuce is still alive, and that's about it. My lettuce and radishes are still alive, but not much else.
Cover everything else. What's up with you?
I didn't. I'm lazy like that.
Well, I'm she's doing all right, sweetheart. Everything go okay?
Do you guys see what that Tennessee bull said?
What, that you're crazy as a rabid coon on crack? Yes. I like
He said
that.
he's a loon, that iron dog. He's crazier than a rabid coon on crack.
I believe it. I've known that guy for a while, and he's kind of scary. He actually scares me. And I've faced cancer 4 times, and iron dog still scares me more than that.
Hey, Jason in the house too. Hi, baby. Lifesaver and Miss Lee Shahan, who is beyond gorgeous.
She is gorgeous. I'll give her that.
Oh, I know. She is gorgeous. Inside and out. She's a beautiful, beautiful woman. She's such a sweetheart, too. Because, you know, Lee, there's a lot of things going on around here, girl.
A lot of things going on everywhere, I think.
Yeah.
Well, we had this joke on my channel. And we decided we needed a song. And Lee and I were sitting there. And normally I sing a lot. And I can't do it right now. But we came up with this theme song on my channel. And there's a lot of stuff going on around here. And well, I'll just be sitting there and we're all talking. And I'll just be sitting there and singing some of the stuff in chat. Because, you know, so-and-so's doing this and so-and-so's doing that. And, man, there's a lot of stuff going on around here. And we just crack up laughing. I absolutely love having Lee around. She's a doll.
And she's pretty hot.
She is beautiful, that's for sure.
You said that.
Yeah, I think I'm going through deja vu. I heard that already.
And the accent. Most all the guys are really crazy over the accent. She's got a real heavy Southern Tennessee accent.
Yeah, Southern draw.
Mm-hmm.
I lived in East Tennessee for 20 plus years. The accent doesn't do anything for me. My daughter sounds like that.
Yeah. But when you get people down in Texas or California or up in Montana, they're kind of like, oh my gosh, you sound so. And I think it's hysterical because I've got such a blend. You know, my mom's from Montana, my dad's from New York, and I was born in Texas. Ain't no telling what I sound like.
See, I'm from New York originally. I grew up in Brooklyn. And I moved down south after I got in the service.
She lives on 51st? I don't know. It's Brooklyn. My grandpa was out on Long Island in Rocky Point.
Okay. It's been a long time since I've been back to Brooklyn or back to New York, only because there's nothing really there.
Well, that's
So
when
when
I
you
was
get
thinking,
plugged, I'll go to New
14,
York.
15. I was supposed to stay a week with my sister. And I made it 3 days because there wasn't nothing to do but sit on the stoop and watch cars go by. And I was like, this is the most boring thing I've ever seen in my freaking life. You go to the park, there's no tree, there's no grass, nothing. It's concrete. That's it.
You
There's
didn't
no,
get to watch all the moving?
no nothing. If your kid falls off of that swing, they're busting their head open. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Yeah.
You didn't get to
Then
watch
they put
all
in a stupid rubber.
Country Girl?
No. We sat on the stoop. And then I remember the second night I was there, about 2 o'clock in the morning, you start hearing gunfights or gunfire going off. And my sister comes running in the room and grabs all 3 of the kids and throws us on the floor. And you're just like, I called my mama the next day and told her to get me out of here. Y'all have lost your ever-loving mind. I'm going home.
All right, David, you have a good
Right,
night, man.
Good night, David, honey. Love ya.
So what do you guys think? I know this is going to be controversial just because so many people are like so butthurt over it about Trump moving our embassy to Jerusalem.
I think it's a good deal.
I don't have a
I
problem
do
with it.
This is in-
I don't have a problem with it at all.
And it's funny, a lot of people keep saying, well, Trump is breaking the law. No, this was signed into law in like 1995.
Right.
We've acknowledged it 50 years ago. It's about time we just got off our asses and did it and just finally
Amen.
moved it and been done with the
I agree.
proper 50 years ago.
Yep, I agree. I have no problem with it.
You know, people think
There
that
are a
Trump's
lot of
doing all
about
these
Trump,
things.
but I do. I think he's a sexist person. Yes, I do. Do I think he can be an asshole prick? Yes, he can. But that said, I also think he's the first president in a long, long time who's actually given a crap about this country and its people. And I have to.
I think he's the first president in a long, long time that's trying to fulfill his campaign promises.
Right. Okay.
You know, and I looked at it when he got elected. I said, well, you know, y'all, let's stop and think about this for a minute. If you really break it down, the running of this country is a business. You got payroll, you got to meet, you've got inventory, you've got to produce, you've got to track where your money's at, where it's going. You have to pay your people to run the country. You have to pay the maids to come in and clean it. You got to pay the states to manage theirs. It's a business. So why not give a businessman who has a proven business model
Right.
a chance to run a business? He's
That's exactly what my
smart enough
wife
to
said.
bring people around him that know how to do all that other stuff.
Right.
He knows how to.
That's exactly what my wife said.
I don't know how to
Exactly.
do that, but I got generals over there that know their shit.
This lady just repeated everything you said about Trump winning the election, about being a businessman and all this other good shit. She just repeated everything you just said, the 91. She just repeated the exact same shit. All of it. I was like,
Great minds think alike.
I think twisted minds think alike.
I'm okay with that too. We're twisted sisters. I'm okay with that. But you know, it's just that was my thoughts from the very beginning. Was this is a country is a business,
Yeah.
and he's smart enough to put people in place that know how to run the military, that know how to run agriculture, that know how
Right.
to run a judicial system. You put those people in place so they do their job. Your job becomes making sure that they're doing their jobs. It's a business, and I commend him for it. I don't like him as a person. I think he's a jerk, but I like the way he thinks about business. I like the way that he cares about this country. I like the way that he's not afraid to stand up and tell anybody, screw you, that's not right, and we're not doing it.
Exactly.
Not afraid to take a stand. He's not afraid of what other people say or think about him.
Exactly. He's not going to allow himself to be bullied.
You know, and I admire that in him. Yes, I think he's a sexist pig, but he doesn't need to be a stand-up perfect gentleman to run this country.
Yeah, you don't need to stand up perfect gentleman running the country when the country's got to run through grime and dirt and
That's exactly
nasty
right.
crap. You don't need a saint to run the country. You need somebody who can get grimy and get nasty and get dirty when he has to. Who doesn't mind rolling his sleeves up and getting dirt on his, his epaulets, his lapel, and tries to stay squeaky clean. You can't have that. It's like I love his tweets. Why? Because he talks like I do.
Oh, they crack me up.
Speaks like I do. I mean, if
Well,
I'm
you
going
know,
to tell
when
you
you
to go
look at-
screw, I'm going to tell you to go screw.
Do something. I mean, look at when Harvey hit. I'm in Houston,
Right.
and I was absolutely affected by Harvey. You know, I was very blessed. Water literally stopped an inch from my door, literally. I was blessed that way, but I was out of work for almost 2 weeks because I was blocked off from
Right.
all avenues, could not leave my area. Well, you know, in the time that everybody else was sitting around trying to figure out, well, what are we going to do about this? And maybe we could call them. And Trump got on a plane and said, take me.
Right. He was
No,
there.
Instantly. He didn't worry about red tape. He didn't worry about figuring out where this. He went in some of the stuff that he did into his own pocket, that he reached into his own pocket and gave people money to go buy food with. I mean, it was incredible to watch. And which is why I say that I think he's the first president in a long, long, long time that genuinely cares about this country and its people.
He's actually the first president in a long, long time, probably forever, that actually took this job for no money, and he's actually lost $1 million doing this job. So,
Yep.
all these other ones, they get rich being a president.
Hillary's asked
Well,
me.
JFK donated all of his presidential salary for the few years that he was in.
Yep.
He didn't take a salary either when he was in office.
Right.
So Yeah, since Kennedy, there's not been another one that's done it. Up until Trump.
Everybody complains that, well, Trump's making all this money and stuff. Trump has lost $60 million since he started doing this, out of his own personal wealth.
Mhm.
So
Right.
how is he making money if he's lost $60 million plus not even taking a salary?
But everybody wants to leave the worst of him because he doesn't want illegals here. He doesn't think that we should be taking down flags and statues commemorating the Civil War and all this good, happy shit.
I don't think we ought to be either.
He thinks that that's
Taking down
crazy.
flags and stuff.
Exactly. He thinks that's setting a dangerous precedent where anything you don't like, you get to just destroy and erase.
Getting back to the illegal aliens, I actually think we have to have a wall 75 feet tall with a 50-foot deep moat on each side with alligators on each side of it. And I'm not
I agree
talking
with
little bit. I'm talking about man-eating alligators. I give you
Like they got in the Everglades. Like they
That's
got in the
right.
Everglades.
Well, it's the perfect solution. And the first time I saw that was actually many years ago on a Maxine cartoon. And she said, I've got the perfect solution. We're going to dig a big moat over here. Then we're going to go get all the overpopulated alligators and pythons out of Florida. We'll bring them over here and put it in this moat that balances their ecological system and protects this border. It's a win-win situation. What are we waiting on?
Exactly.
I mean, think about
And
it.
people talk crap. People talk crap how Mexico doesn't have their borders blocked off. I'm like, bullshit. Look at Guatemala.
Right?
They have a nice large fence that prevents
And do you know
tries to
why
prevent people from coming in from
Mexico
South
doesn't have an
America.
Olympic team?
So what now?
Do you know why Mexico doesn't have an Olympic team?
Why?
Okay.
Run, jump,
Jump runners,
all
we're all over here.
Did you guys see the story with, I forget her name. She's the skier that publicly said that when she goes to the Winter Olympics, she will
She
be
wasn't supporting
representing the
Trump.
United States, but not President Trump.
She hurt
And I
herself.
thought, and when
She's
she
out.
first said that, and I thought, karma's a bitch. That's going to come back on you. And it was just a few days later at Worlds that she hurt herself, and
Yep.
she may not be able to ski the Olympics.
That's what my wife was telling me. I was like, yeah.
I think it's
that's-
absolutely
that's what
hysterical.
happens.
I laughed so hard. I just absolutely laughed so hard. And I mean, I don't think at some point you may not like the person that's in the office that is the president, but I think as an American citizen, you have an obligation and a duty to respect the office itself, regardless of who's sitting in it. That is the elected head official of this country. And he has that position in and of itself deserves respect. You don't have to like the person that's in there. You don't have to agree with them. But you do need to
Easy
respect
to
that
see
office. And
bull.
for you to publicly say something like that, I don't personally think she ought to be able to be in the Olympics anyway. I think it's a violation, and I think it needs to be, sorry, no. If you're not willing to represent this country as a whole, then how can you call yourself an Olympian?
Well, my theory is this, okay? If you're flying on a Delta 747 from New York to Los Angeles, and you hate the captain of the plane and the officers flying the plane, do you really want to undermine them and cause a crash of the plane that you're sitting in?
Right?
If not, then why the
That's why
blue
we
hell would you want
put it-
to
that's
undermine
why
the
we put it-
president of the United States?
I agree. Hey, RV sweetheart.
But right. Although you might be uneasy, you just have to trust them.
Right. You might not like the person personally, but you got to trust
Yeah.
them to do the job that they're doing because they're there for a reason.
I just hope I hope he doesn't overstep his bounds and that he lets the people who know more about what they do, for example, military, don't just say we're going to be there and we're going to kick your ass if the military has no idea what your plans are. Just so he doesn't overstep his bounds and he uses his what he has to offer. He's not the smartest guy in the world. There's people who are more financially smarter than him. He's a good leader. He's a great boss, but he needs to check with the higher up, his people, and not bypass them is the main thing. Trust your coworkers, or I'm for lack of words here, but
Right.
you see what I'm saying, though, right? Don't just say,
Yeah,
"Oh yeah,
no,
we're." if the military, the head military guy says that, dude, we don't have anybody over there. We can't do much ass whipping if we don't have anybody over there.
Not much. But see that where that kettle of fish gets boiled is, we have people everywhere.
Yep,
We
we
have
do.
forces everywhere, all over the globe. So it's not much to say, hey, we're going to go destroy North Korea because Kim Jong-un's an idiot, and get 200, 300,000 troops over there, and the Moab, the mother of all bombs,
Mhm.
over there in less than 12 hours.
Okay.
It's so easy. It's so easy to do.
A little better.
When I was in the service, we could go from one theater to another in 12 hours.
Okay.
If they need someplace to blow shit up, because I did underwater demo and surface demo, if they needed me to go from one place to another and I couldn't be on my boat, they just fly me, and we jump.
Yep.
Yeah, I can cut you guys short, but I'm gonna shut this off at 10 o'clock because I gotta get up at 4 o'clock. But you guys spend a few, a minute talking about your channel. So you can go ahead, Country Girl, talk about your channel for about a minute.
Well, most of y'all know me. I am Country Girl. I cook, I sing, I smile, I make people laugh. That's my job in life, is to make people smile. It's what I live for. I love to love on people. So I am happy to have new people come in. You guys have fun, enjoy the day, and let me love on you, because life's too short to be angry all the damn time.
Thank you. Go ahead, drunken one.
Oh, I drink beer, play in the garden, and just general nonsense. Come on by. It's really easy to find. Drunken One, DRL. Put something in the comments here, and you can find me there. Just general nonsense. Come by and check it out.
There you go, there, man that refused to die, Patch.
What is up, brothers and sisters? You all know me, and the ones that don't, come check out my channel. Before you do anything for me, though, make sure you hit that like button for Brother Iron Dog. And if you haven't watched the video, he usually posts them. If you haven't been for the live, come back and check out the posting of the live video, and leave him a comment, a like, so that way we can help build his family and help build his channel. That being said, I'm all about bringing the brutal truth to snowflakes. I carry an industrial-sized flamethrower so I can melt them daily. If you haven't been to my channel, I need a public advisory warning. You may not like what you hear, but it'll always be the truth. Brother Iron Dog, thank you for having me. It was, as always, a blast, my brother.
All right, man. I'm glad each one of you on the panel showed up. Country Girl, Drunken One, and the man that refused to die. Also, to all the people in the chat, I'm glad that you showed up, because if it wasn't for you, there would be no reason for me to be here. And that, for you, I'm really appreciative. And that's about all I have to say. I mean, just come and watch my channel. If you like my videos, give them a good thumbs up. You have some friends, show them my videos or whatever. Show them my channel. Have them like and subscribe.
Yep.
Have them like and subscribe to all these other people on the panel, too. And other than that, I just want to tell you all, if you're going to travel, please be safe, be careful, and God bless each and every one of you, and you have a good night.
Love you, Iron Dog. Thanks for having me up, sweetheart.
Cheers.
Yep.
Thank you, brother.
Answer some of your questions in chat. I will go live, but I'm going out for a smoke first. So y'all give me 10 minutes.
All right. You guys have a good night.
Good night, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Patch, it was lovely to meet you, babe, and I enjoyed talking to you. We'll have to do it again. All right. Good night, everybody.
Thanks, Aaron.
Yep, night.
See you next time.
Night, Sparky.
Bye, CG. See you in a bit.